And away we go. Canada and Finland never dull at any level. Dawson Mercer in the Canadian lineup. Dylan Guenther is a scratch today. As Jack McBean pokes that loose puck. Owen Power can't knock it down. And it's picked out by Pekka Jormaka. 10 Finnish players are making their World Championship debut. A lot of the old guard are gone. The legendary Marko Anttila, longtime member of their national team, is not here. GM Jari Lehtinen taking a look at some new players. As that puck squirts back to Jormaka. The shot that goes off a stick into the corner. Olli Mata steps up. He flipped that up the side of the goal. And Jormaka back on it, being watched there by Colton Parayko. And Jack McBean on it. McBean back from last year's team, a gold medalist at the World Championship in Tampere, Finland. Maenalainen back with it, feeds that back at the point. Mikko Lehtinen shoots, knocked out by Binnington. Loose puck in front, scooped up. Picked up by Brandon Hagel, can't clear it out. Pakarinen throws that in front for Granlund, that just missed. Now Granlund, the Finnish captain, won gold medals at the World Championship 11 years apart in 2011 and 2022. There's a quick shot, a deflection score. Yes, Puljujärvi puts it by Binnington, and the Finns have a 1-0 lead, a minute and 35 seconds in.
At the point, there's Guhle at the boards. Who's down in front of the net? Nobody. There is no layers underneath. Riisinen gets his head up. He's passing that puck to Puljujärvi. Binnington makes the save, but he can't corral a rebound on a tip puck right in front of him. Puljujärvi stays with it and shovels to the empty side. Another
part of the year in the American Hockey League with Wilkes-Barre, their AHL affiliate. Now brought back in Oliver Kapanen, the tournament goal scoring leader with 6.
Wide open in front.
Puljujärvi, a gold medalist at the 2016 World Junior Championship, shoots again, Binnington the stop. He was the MVP of that tournament. Pakarinen back around to Inala. Inala spins that back to Lehtinen. Lehtinen shoots. Binnington makes the stop through traffic. Puljujärvi. Sarajärvi back to Kaski. Off the bench came Huru. Played back across. Huru with a chance. Score! Valtteri Puustinen. A power play goal. It's 2-0 Finland.
Driving in off the bench, and first one is bumped back to Huru. That is a tremendous touch and tight. As Puustinen missed it once, they get to the second time through. That is seam pass. Alexiak too deep. There's no one in behind him. His stick's not in the passing lane, and
shots are 9-0 in favor of Finland. A 2-0 lead. Jaska works in. Fires, and Binnington makes a stop on that. Jack McBean flips it ahead to Owen Power, jumping in. Power or the trailer Parayko. And Parayko sweeps that down to Mercer. Back in front, McBean with a chance, turned away by Sateri. Spins back behind the goal. Plays it back across to Granlund, to Sarajärvi at the point. The shot hit Inala, shoots, Binnington save, rebound, put wide by Puljujärvi.
Now you're sending our Marshall River. Hello!
Back behind the goal. Here's Power with it. Owen Power. Gains center ice and flips that down to the Finnish zone as Mangiapane goes after it. Works it free, throws it back in front. Dylan Cousins scores! And just like that, Canada's back in it. Another goal for Dylan Cousins, his 4th of the tournament.
There's the first goal in the first period. Keep it going so we can dump it in, and then Mangiapane goes to work. The CEO, Chief Energizing Officer, apparently that's what Andre Tournier calls him, knocks Matila off the puck and then gets it out in front. The integrity of the net still true. The posts stay in their pegs, even though the net was tipped over as Mata crashed in the back of it. And Cousins was able to shovel it well inside the post to get Canada on the board and right back in the game.
In comes Oxenden with Canada changing. Oxenden trying a slap pass there for Kapanen, who's I mentioned scored 6 times, a lot on deflections. Now Canada busts out 2-on-1. Tavares back up for Tanner with a chance. Sateri.
He was in the net. The puck was right on the line.
And Tanner thinks he scored.
Tavares, who's been skating well, gets it across. First chance, second chance. There you see the left pad flash out. by Satri.
That's
Oh,
it.
yes!
That's it. He knocked it in
He
himself.
put it in his own net.
After reviewing the play, it is determined that the puck completely crossed the goal line. Therefore, we have a goal.
The Czechs will play their quarterfinal here no matter what. As that faceoff is won by Tavares. Back to Byram. Picked up by McCann. Final seconds of the power play. McCann drops it down. Bunting walks right out, feeds it back to McCann. Satri's down the Jamway side of the goal. Satri's out of the net.
Good chance here. Patience by Michael Bunting. Back to McCann. He's just trying to find it. Place to shoot it, just finds the side of the net. Couldn't quite create the angle necessary. Looks like he might have had something available short side. Just gets a piece of Ricola's stick.
Down. Oh, you. Down. Set.
Riisanen got a roughing penalty on Connor Bedard at the end of that first period. And Olli Mata fires that back down to the Canadian zone, picked up by Madalena. Canada's got Switzerland tomorrow night. As Maki shoots, that goes wide on the other side, they score! Yes, Puljujärvi's got his second, and Finland has the lead back.
More offense for the blue line. Brandon Hagel tries to help with the puck battle on the side of the boards, and that leaves his defenseman wide open. And then it's a fortunate bounce, but this Mackey gets the T1 up there because there's no winger near him, as Hagel had dropped down to the hash marks to help out Severson on Manalainen. And it's a good box out by Gooley. It's hard to read a carom off the back glass to the far side.
Buttered back down to the Canadian zone. Cousins lost that to Inola. And now it's picked up by Parayko. Colton Parayko gains center ice, moves it across the line, drops it off to Cousins. Back in front for Power with a shot, scores! Owen Power on the 4-on-4, and the game is tied at 3.
Parayko lumbers up when he goes ladder play to Cousins. Here's the play right here. He's got to go through the feet of the Finnish defender onto the forehand of Power. And Cousins able to do that through Kapanen. That's a nice release. That is a no backswing, quick flick. Blocker side release for Owen Power to tie the game.
First goal for Power at the senior level in the World Championship. First of all, the first 2 minutes to Puljujärvi knocked down to 3.
In which they scored on the 4-on-4.
Canada scored the Dylan Cousins goal 4-on-4, and then, or sorry, the Owen Power goal 4-on-4, and then off the face-off, won by Tavares, and Dubois has it. And Pierre-Luc Dubois banks that down to the finish end as Hagel goes after it. Now picked up by Dubois in front for Tavares. He's got him down. They score! Tavares to Hagel, and Canada has the lead for the first time.
Strong side pressure. Hagel starts it, wins a puck race, ties it up, and then outnumbered an attack. Dubois over to Tavares. How about this little pass? Oh, there he is. Like, that is a tight angle for a lefty.
Right.
To chuck in the net, but Tavares had full faith not to shoot it. This is an intentional pass. There he is. Just slide it over, and Hagel.
Granlund tries to poke that back ahead. Now back in front. Pecorino the backhand shot that goes wide. Here's Lehtinen back on it. Alexiak goes back. Bouncing puck at the side of the goal. Binnington down. And Bunting works that free. Cousins to the line but not out. Held by Puustinen. There's Jaska with it. Throws it back in front. A point blank shot by Hudo. Turned away by Binnington.
Right here though. Really a little late to it. And another one just off the elbow.
But the puck at the end where the Canadians want it. Now finally picked up by Puljujärvi. Takes the return pass from Kapanen. Lead pass for Koski jumping in. Power stripped him of the puck. And Power lifts it ahead. He's got Mercer. The Finns are changing. Dawson Mercer's in. Scores! And Canada has a 5-3 lead on Dawson Mercer's second goal of the tournament. Both scored in empty nets.
And how about the defensive effort by Canada? Well, they've had a lot of trouble. And the first 7-8 minutes of this game, they had a lot of trouble. The next 52.
But the standings don't have room for descriptions. And the Finns fall to 2-2-1.